All right, let's get into it. Today, we are cracking open one of the most legendary rivalries in business history: Coca-Cola versus Pepsi. Seriously, it's a story about taste, marketing, and a $1 billion mistake that literally changed advertising forever. But before we get into all the details, let me ask you something. When you go to grab a drink, what are you really choosing? Is it just the flavor, or is it something else, like the feeling you get from the brand, the trust you have in it? Just keep that question in your back pocket, because the answer is at the heart of this entire story. So here's our game plan. We're going to trace this whole battle right from its 19th century start, then dive into the bombshell that was the Pepsi Challenge, get into Coke's biggest blunder, and then, finally, we'll see what this whole epic rivalry can teach us about marketing and where the war is being fought right now. Okay, let's set the scene. We're talking the late 1800s. Coca-Cola comes along in 1886, and its challenger, Pepsi, shows up just a few years after that. For decades, they were both around, but let's be real, there was one clear heavyweight champion in the ring. After World War II, Coke was way more than just a drink. It was this global symbol of American culture. I mean, it held a massive 60% of the market. It wasn't just winning the war. For a long, long time, it felt like there wasn't even a fight. But then, 1975, Pepsi decides, you know what? We're done playing second fiddle. They launched a campaign that was so simple yet so brilliant that it just completely blew up the industry and set the stage for total chaos. They called it the Pepsi Challenge, and the setup, it was beautiful in its simplicity. You're walking through a mall, someone offers you two unmarked cups, one Coke, one Pepsi. You take a sip of both and just point to the one you like more. That's it. Pepsi was betting that its sweeter formula would win, and they put it to the ultimate test, the American public. And the results? Whoa, the results were an earthquake. Out of 6 million people, 6 million, who took the challenge, a clear 52% majority picked Pepsi. This wasn't just some clever marketing gimmick anymore. This was a direct shot at Coke's crown, and it sent the executives in Atlanta into an absolute panic. So, reeling from the Pepsi Challenge, Coca-Cola's leadership knew they had to do something. They had to fight back. And their response? Well, it would go down as one of the most infamous marketing decisions of all time. On April 23, 1985, after doing 200,000 of their own taste tests, which, by the way, confirmed that people liked a sweeter taste, the company did the unthinkable. They shelved their nearly 100-year-old recipe and launched New Coke. The backlash wasn't just fast, it was ferocious. People started protest groups, and just 79 days later, the company was forced into this humiliating retreat, bringing back the original formula as